Howdy folks! Enway Games has been streaming gameplay of Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, as well as giving us in-depth information about how the game plays. Personally, I'm a huge fan of fighting games and an even bigger fan of Power Rangers, so the two things coming together is, dare I say, radical? So let's take a look at the mechanics for Power Rangers Battle for the Grid. First, let's talk buttons. The game is a 6-button fighter. For your main attacks, you have light, medium, heavy, and special. Then, you have your 2 buttons for assists. These buttons function similar to Dragon Ball FighterZ, where you can call both characters at once. Pressing a regular attack button repeatedly will give you an auto combo. What's unique to Power Rangers Battle for the Grid is the special button. In this game, the special button functions a lot like the smash button in the Super Smash Bros. Series. Pressing a direction and the special button will allow you to perform a special move. This single button will also cover all of the special moves in the game. There are no traditional motions like quarter circles, charge moves, or pretzels. Instead, you have neutral special, back special, and down special. Even the super moves are performed with 2 buttons.
And for a second combo off of this. Open palm.
At the bottom of the screen, you have your traditional super meter. This meter is your resource to do EX moves, swap strikes, and supers. EX moves and swap strikes will cost 1 bar, while super moves cost 2 bars. So far, each character only has 1 super move. Hopefully, they'll add more in the future. When it comes to these fast-paced versus games, defending is super important. You don't want to be holding block for 30 seconds straight.
Stop completely! Another round of existence!
We are breaking the Dragon Rush!
So what does Battle for the Grid offer? Well, free push block for one. If you press the special button while blocking, you can push your opponent back for free. You can also use your EX moves to interrupt your opponent's pressure because EX moves are invincible. Swap Strike also serves as a force tag out move. You can use this to deplete your opponent's recoverable life. This game also has universal anti-airs, which are unblockable to airborne opponents. You could also use these against an opponent who likes to up back a lot. I really like how assists function in this game. When you call an assist character, you can instantly tag them in while they're on the screen. This will make for some really tricky mix-up situations. Really just make a Power Rangers sandwich on your opponent. For movement, there's dashing, walking, and auto running. You can jump, and you can also combine dashing with jumping to get a dash jump. This gives you a little bit more variety in movement and vertical positioning, kind of like a short hop. There don't appear to be super jumps in the game though. I don't know what this is called, they keep calling it the Megazord meter, but Goldar is there. The giant attacks are your comeback mechanic for the game. The more characters you lose in a fight, the longer you can have your giant on the screen. Pressing different attack buttons will give you different giant attacks. So far there are only 3 giants that you can use, the Megazord, Dragonzord, and Goldar. There are a lot of different playstyles represented with the characters in this game, from Rushdown to Zoning to whatever Flydar is doing here. So, with such a small roster, there's already a lot of ways to play. The game follows your traditional versus fighting format, doing a block string and covering yourself with an assist, maybe putting your opponent in a mix-up situation, or trying to find a way to get your opponent off you. This game looks like a lot of fun. I hope the roster expands more and more over time. Currently, there are a lot of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers characters in the game, which makes sense because they are the most popular team in the Power Rangers franchise, but there are so many other Power Rangers teams that they can pull from. So here's hoping that they add, I don't know, the Purple Ranger from Jungle Fury to the game.